Welcome to World's Finest, the weekly DC Comics review. As always, with me, Phil, and with me is...
Hey guys, it is Lilith, of course.
And I'll apologize ahead of time, I'm getting over a cold, so that's why I have this deep, masculine voice for once in my life.
No, he's Batman.
I'm Batman.
It's perfect.
Alright, where would you like to go, ma'am?
For me, it was a bad week because I optioned not to. Well, I read them, but I don't want to talk about Action Comics. So it's all like Bat Family week for me, with the exception of the Vertigo title. So if you have something that isn't Bat related that you'd like to talk about first, be my guest.
I have a few, but I guess I'll start with Green Lantern 47.
Okay.
Well, just because something we talked about happened here. Hal goes back to Earth to visit with his brother and his family, and of course, Sonar's guys from Adora just happen to attack the Pierside Carnival Hal and his family are at, so,
That man just can't catch a break. That's why he doesn't come back to Earth.
They drop a Ferris wheel, yeah.
Ha ha, a Ferris wheel, you say?
Oh, but it's like the last two pages. I thought you might have some interest in, something or someone tore apart a bunch of yellow lanterns.
Really?
And this figure says, this universe is unguarded. It lives in the darkness beyond the twilight.
Huh. Wonder what that could be.
And the
So
very last page, you see it. Parallax will bring the dawn.
We called that.
Oh, yeah.
Now Sinastro's going to be tagging along 2 issues later. Oh, that sounds fun, though, actually.
Yeah, like I was going to say, it's better than some of them, in the last few months. But so we got pre-New 52 Superman back. Now Parallax is back. So who else was in that group? Are we going to get pre-New 52 Barry Allen?
Nah. Hey, goodbye! New
Or Supergirl?
52, goodbye!
There we go. Pre-New 52 Supergirl.
That would be amazing. Fingers crossed.
But yeah, it was pretty fun. This is what I've been waiting for, I think, for years now.
Ouch.
No, for Hal back on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And so I gave it a 3.5.
Okay. Good for Green Lantern. I'm glad to see that title on the upswing.
Oh, we didn't talk about, what was it, last week or the week before, the last issue of Lost Army? Mm-hmm. They actually mentioned Simon Baz.
Yep.
because he got mentioned in this issue too, because I guess Hal had Simon like checking up on his family every so often, and his brother's like, yeah, he was showing up for a while regularly, and then all of a sudden he just stopped showing up.
Wonder why?
Yeah, I wonder.
That's hilarious. So I'm gonna talk about Gotham Academy number 12. I usually rant and rave in a good way about this title, but I can't put my finger on it. This issue just felt off. Cause this is the end of the arc. This is a year's worth of storytelling. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just kind of fell flat in my expectations because this is just such a well done book on so many levels. And it just kind of treated me like I was stupid all of a sudden.
What do you think think they're rushing into the Robin War?
I honestly don't know what it is, because they were the first ones to get the heads up about the Robin War thing. So they had plenty enough time to work that all in, but I mean, it's still gorgeously illustrated. The dialogue's still amazing. It's just, a whole year, 12 issues, and I'm just like, that's all.
So,
yeah.
So what did you give it?
This is a 3, which is like basically an F for Gotham Academy.
Oh, jeez.
Because it's usually just so freaking good. 4.5, 5 quality almost all the time. So this is just a basic 3. It was average.
All right. Well, speaking of leading in the Robin War, I think I'll go with Teen Titans number 14 next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because what kind of ties up the last storyline, the Titans are like battling the Alpha Centurion, and they get away, and they go to hide out at Red Robin keeps an apartment in Gotham. So Gotham. So while the rest of the team is like hiding out in the apartment, like Red Robin sees a report on the news of Robin's getting rounded up. So he goes to check it out. And so of course, guess who he runs into in the last page?
Is it Red Hood or somebody else?
Red Hood, you got it.
Okay.
It says, to be continued in Robin War, and for more Red Hood, Red Robin, check out Red Hood Arsenal number 7.
Oh, goody. Joy, joy.
And in the next issue of Teen Titans, Professor Pig.
Really?
That's what it says.
Wow, that's a blast from the past, isn't it? You're digging deep for a lot of this. I do want to say that they do have a Teen Titans Hunt 100-page spectacular that's out, which is basically, if you guys aren't familiar with the 100-page spectacular, it's just a bunch of collected stories, but it isn't quite like a hardback or, a paper trade or anything like that. It's still in comic book format, and it's just old collected stories that kind of seem semi-pertinent to the story arc that they're trying to push right now. I got it. It was great read. I think it was like 2 stories I didn't actually have in my collection. So I'm a big fan of the 100-page spectaculars. They have one for Superman coming up soon. I don't know if it's just a December event. I feel like all of them are dropping like all throughout the month.
So it's worth picking up?
I think it is. If you want some old stories, good team-ups and stuff like that you wouldn't otherwise like really have in a collected trade. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my Teen Titan push.
But I gave Teen Titans 14, I'll give it a 3. Do you want to grade the 100-page special?
It's a 3.5. Like I said, I think some of them are kind of classic and, you can find them in other trades, but the ones that I didn't have, it was definitely worth it. It's just, they need to be a little bit more organized, I think. Before we get full on into Bat Fam territory, did you read Harley's Little Black Book?
No, I didn't.
What? I mean, you're already reading Harley Quinn.
I know, and so I was like, do I really want to subject myself to more of this?
I thought you'd at least pick up issue number 1. Now, for people who don't know what this is basically like a bi-monthly comic, and it's still by the people that write the main Harley title, so Amanda Connor and Jimmy Pomotti. But this time, Amanda did the interior artwork herself, so that's always nice to see. I sometimes forget that she is too an artist and not just a writer. It was a team up with Wonder Woman. It's an interesting premise, but I don't know why we need another Harley title other than Suicide Squad movie.
Well, once again, she's DC's Deadpool, because now she has her own team up book, and coming in January, Deadpool's has there's gonna be a Deadpool Spider-Man book every month.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, the cartoon is cute, but do we really need a title, a comic book?
I'm telling you, they just try to keep up with each other.
I guess. But yeah, I think that was a lot of people's general consensus is why is this an extra book? This could easily be worked into the main title. I did feel like it was a little bloated. So that's the only thing that I will say about it. I mean, why even have Wonder Woman and Harley Quinn together when basically we're just focusing on Harley? When I think most people picked it up from Wonder Woman. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's my only criticisms about it. But the artwork was great. If you're a Harley Quinn fan, you definitely should be checking it out. It's better than the Power Girl little 6-shot that they did. Way better. Lot less beaver jokes.
So, would you give it a good grade?
I'd give it a 3.5.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm going to pick up the next one in 2 months.
What, in 2 months?
Yeah, it's a bi-monthly book.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. But they did... Oh, the best thing about this book is that they changed the scenery, and it was in London, and the whole time I kept expecting Constantine to show up. But no, Wonder Woman... See, that's the thing. Wonder Woman has been in London looking for Donna Troy and kind of dodging the gods, so I thought that was really cool, that they were actually, kind of taking account for Wonder Woman and where she's at in her story, unlike a lot of the DC stuff that's going on right now. So, kudos to you, Harley's Little Black Book. Okay, where to next?
I don't know, should we jump into the Bat stuff?
What else do you have that's not Bat stuff?
I could do Midnighter number 7.
Okay, I heard good things about it, and I'm interested to hear your take on it.
Yeah, it was decent. It's him. We'll start off with him fighting Prometheus, and he does this cool move where he basically lobotomized Prometheus with some kind of looks like some kind of martial art move to the head or something. And then in the end, Deadshot. We get Deadshot. He breaks into a spiral branch and steals something called the Perdition Pistol.
What is it?
I don't know. They don't say. They just it's some kind of gun. I guess it's some kind of. It looks like some kind of weird gun, but I'm guessing it's gonna be Midnighter versus Deadshot coming soon.
Because that's what we need.
Well, don't you think that's what they're doing? It's like, okay, throw some Grayson in, and then, all right, who do we have? Who do we have that's pretty BA that we could throw at him? Prometheus, yeah. Okay, takes him down. Now who else is BA we could throw at him? Deadshot, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
But, I mean, it was all right. I enjoyed it. I'll give it another 3.5.
Okay. I do want to get into the Vertigo #1 of the week. It is Sheriff of Babylon #1. It is written by Tom King and the art is by Mitch Gerard. Yeah. It's $4. Just gonna throw that out there for you. It's this really weird premise, but it's only like an 8-issue like miniseries. So I mean, if you're into like CIA operations and like conspiracy theories and stuff like that, this might be for you. This is not in my wheelhouse specifically, but I thought that the artwork was great. I thought that the concept for the story is interesting, just kind of not for me. This is definitely male oriented.
Oh yeah.
If you liked American Sniper, this is the comic book film. And it's only 8 issues, so yeah.
So what's 3.5? Mm-hmm. All right. The only other thing I have that isn't Batman is action, but we don't even have to discuss that.
What is it? Just
action.
No, I mean we kind of almost have to. But if you're like too depressed to talk about it, I totally.
No, I don't care. I didn't know if you were too depressed to talk about it, but I think regular listeners of this podcast know our feelings about Casual Friday Superman these days, especially Action Comics.
Yeah. I mean, we can skip it. It doesn't matter to me, but I mean, you bought it. You might as well talk about it.
It's just, I don't know, Superman using dark power and. Did you read this?
Long sigh.
Was he succumbing to this dark power? That's not Superman. Just, how do I put this? Just, can we just focus on the other Superman? You know, the one in Lois and Clark?
I would like that very much. It's the comic book I'm looking forward to the most this month, and of course it's at the end of the month.
But, I don't know, I just had a horrible thought the other day. I was just thinking, oh god, what if they try to, like, merge the two somehow?
Phil, don't put stuff like that out there, because usually it happens.
Yeah.
No, like I said, I want it to be like a Superboy, where he just like spanks him and tells him he's a naughty little child. He can do better.
They're gonna D8. Oh no, they can combine Casual Friday Superman with Superboy.
I mean, Superboy is the reason why we've had to reboot so many times. They keep trying to fit it into the damn continuity. I mean. Yeah,
and then the real Clark can just slide into Clark Kent's life.
Exactly. Maybe not. I don't know. Stranger things have happened, honestly, especially in DC Comics.
No.
But I mean, we're getting. I'm assuming as we inch towards 50, things have to go back to the status quo. Cause
well, what was it? I was looking at a preview the other day. It might have been Batman 49. They're saying, Bruce. They had a shot at. I guess Bruce is in the cave, so he's inching ever closer. So
yeah. So I'm just holding out hope that once the movies hit, we're back to the status quo of the Trinity being BAMF and not all weird and shady. Mm-hmm. So yeah, okay.
Do you want to grade that or no?
I mean, for me, it was like a 2.25.
Okay, I was gonna say I gave it a very generous 2.5.
Yeah, it's poop, and I just I had to review it. So, but like I told you guys, I'm not like buying any of the Superman, like actively buying any of the Superman titles right now until things get better. So,
all right, let's get to some better stuff. Let's get to the Batman books.
Where do you want to start?
You want to do Batman and Robin Eternal #9?
Okay, we can do that. I just have to keep telling myself this is the long haul. This is the long haul. I felt like the team up had a lot of promise, but it didn't feel fun as it could have been. I guess.
What, the Red Robin Red Hood team up?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, there was a lot of setup. That the Order of Saint Dumbass is taking over Santa Francisco.
Yes, basically.
Then we get the little bit with Dick Grayson, but then we get that whole thing with the Order at the end. Which, spoiler alert, is it? So I'm assuming that's Jean-Paul Valley at the end.
It would almost have to be, right?
The color scheme would seem to point to that, but who knows? We're post New 52. It could be a whole new character.
I think they've kind of let up, especially when it comes to like the Bat family of spitting in their consumer space, as it were.
Well, yeah, I think even like with the Flash, they brought in the real, Reverse Flash instead of having it be Iris's brother.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think they're finally like, oh crap, we want to make money again. Let's please the hands.
What a novel idea.
Yeah, so that's the only thing I have to say about it. Is that just like, I don't know, it felt like they were holding my hand and like baby talking me through this whole issue is the only thing. But the fight was great. I loved that fight.
Yeah. And I like the art.
Yeah, the artwork is never the problem with this book at all.
Oh no. So what would you give it?
Oh, I would give this a 3.75.
I think I have to agree with that.
Not quite a 4.
Yeah, but it was good though.
Yeah.
For what
it's just that the other stuff's been so good, and it's kind of like a lull in the story where we're like building up the next little bit of an arc. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but with the, I mean, you know, but still, it's a weekly book. You have to watch your pacing, and it's not going to be
blow your load.
No! 6-month tease, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, where to next?
All right, I have 2 left: Robin War and Batman Beyond.
Wait, did Grayson not come out this week?
No,
oh, okay.
you with your inside sources. It didn't come out this week.
Oh, I should have double checked the publication date. Okay, so yeah, I got the same thing too. Then.
Okay, you want to do Robin War number 1?
I didn't know it was only 2 books. I just want to say that. For some reason, I thought it was a 6 shot.
Well, you know, it's 1, and then it's all the tie-ins, and then they'll have it probably end in 2.
Yeah, I didn't think about the tie-ins and stuff. I was just like, wait, it's only 2 books?
I mean,
it's only 2.
Well,
yeah, really good.
Yeah, because I mean, it'll be 6 or more issues with all the tie-ins, but
yeah,
I'd have to say this is probably my pick of the week. I would say.
Yes, since Grayson number 15 is not this week, I will agree with you. I thought that it gave a lot of emotional punch, though, and I like that. Because it's a bad book, and it should.
Yes. All right, now my big burning question. What did you think of Damien in this issue?
He's better since he's had that little trip with that girl, I think.
Yeah.
I think he's the perfect person to kind of put perspective on it. Do you know what I mean? He's got like all these multifaceted connections to Robin and what it means to be a Robin, and you know what I mean?
And he put Robo Batman on his back, so hey.
Yeah, I know. That was my favorite part. It was. That's a shame.
It wasn't that last page wasn't your favorite part? Do you think that's going to pay off?
Of course. They almost have to, right?
You would think, yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be the next issue. That might be the twist.
Oh, no.
So
should we spoil that?
No. Let's not be like Twitter and other social media. If you haven't read it yet, please go pick up Robin War number 1. And when you get to the end, send us some emails. And be thankful that we didn't spoil it because we're nice people sometimes.
Yeah, send us your thoughts. It's a good book, and especially if you're a Grayson fan, the last page is going to get you.
Definitely. Like I said, emotional punch, definitely. I like the darker tone, but it's still accessible to like the tweens and you know what I mean? It's still very accessible. It's not so graphic.
Yeah. So, like I said, my pick of the week, I'll probably give it a 4.5. What do you think?
Yeah, I gave it a 4.5 too. The only thing I have to say instead of I'm Batman is I am Robin.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a drinking game. Every time somebody says that in this issue, take a drink.
So, did you say that was your pick also?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, guess that leaves us with Batman Beyond number 7.
Oh, right.
Oh, no. Did you not like it?
It's a fun enough story. Give them your thoughts, because I think you might have liked it a little better than I did.
I think I might have liked it a little better. Yes, it wasn't a perfect issue, but what I think this was a bridge from the last arc, kind of like setting up the next arc. Mm-hmm. You think?
I can see that.
Because there was a lot of Tim trying to find his place in the future now that his, Brother Eye is defeated. And
yeah, it's like he's Captain America. He's a man lost in time without a mission at this point, right?
Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, Will Hellfire with a very rare Marvel reference.
I mean, I feel like that's what they're kind of trying to push. I mean, the name of the issue is A New Dawn and all that stuff. So, yeah, I very much got a Captain America vibe. Yeah,
but I thought the excuse for him living with Barbara was kind of weak, that, I can't live in the mansion. Why not? It's empty. There's so much room. If you're so homesick, that mansion's probably, the most familiar thing in this future world to you. The mansion in the cave.
All I have to say is Matt McGinnis for the win and some Green Lantern severed hands. If you guys have ever seen that movie with Mark Wahlberg and The Rock where they murder that guy and they're like grilling them hands, that's all that I could think of. I was just like, what is going on? This just took a weird turn. Oh, that was great though. Mm-hmm. What'd you give it? I thought this was a fun issue, but it's obviously just kind of filler.
Yeah. I don't want to get probably 3.75.
Ooh, he's like, not quite a 4. I gave it a 3.5, definitely. I can't wait to see what they do next, honestly.
I mean, it was close to a 4, but like you said, it was kind of a filler issue.
I think they finally have a handle on Tim, though. The Tim that they want in this series, and I like that.
Well, yeah, I think once they got rid of all that Brother Eye features and baggage, yeah.
Yeah, baggage is the right word for that, brother.
No.
So yeah, that was a quick week this week.
No. Yeah. I was gonna say what else is happening in DC these days, but I'm sure you saw the Batman v Superman trailer.
I did. I saw the one for Gotham, and then I saw the one on YouTube, and I was just like,
that was not even a trailer during Gotham. That was like 10 seconds.
it was a tease, is what it was.
Yeah, it was.
I was like, no! They look really good.
Oh yeah, the costumes and everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that Schneider magic makes the costumes look good.
I know, but I was so surprised because I recorded it the other night because I was in bed. But I guess they played the trailer just like they did with Captain America: Civil War on Jimmy Kimmel. I was like, wait a minute, doesn't Disney own ABC? I'm like that they let them.
They trying to get that money, man.
I guess.
Look, man, rivalries no bounds when it comes to money. Okay.
I guess, but yeah, I mean, you think one of the other major networks would be like, here, bring it here,
The CW?
Well, no,
the Flash Arrow crossover? Duh. You would think.
Or even CBS with Supergirl.
Exactly, Phil. But ABC is a major network, lots of exposure. People love Jimmy Kimmel. I don't stay up that late unless I'm usually at work for the most part, if I am up that late. So
yeah, I have to get up early for work. I'm usually not up anymore that late.
Exactly. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'm actually like, it actually melted a few of my reservations. But if that General Zod theory and Doomsday theory is true, I'm gonna burn something down. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I understand that, but doesn't it kind of make a little bit of sense that, you want to kill a Kryptonian, so you use, you reanimate a dead Kryptonian, maybe?
Yes, it makes sense, but
But the thing that doesn't make sense to me is, like, does Lex create him? Because I don't buy that.
Batman creates him at the behest of Lex Luthor.
No, I was thinking more like, it's Lex, but he's basically being controlled and given information by Brainiac or something.
If we got Brainiac, that would be...
yeah.
Jace Marsters from Smallville.
Make Brainiac like the Loki of the DCU.
Oh, that means we have to get, like, somebody just as sexy as Tom Hiddleston. That's a toughie. I mean, all the other hot guys are really at Marvel, so I have to think about that. Anywho, yep, I'm excited. Finally excited for it.
Oh, yeah. I think it comes
Did you like Wonder Woman? I thought she looked really good.
Yeah, I you know how I know I like Wonder Woman? Because they just like had her at the end, and I was like, wait, that's all they showed of Wonder Woman? Let's see more.
Is she with you? I thought she was with you. Nah, she just jumped in because you guys needed her help. That's all. That's how she worked.
Did you see that meme online the last day or two?
Yes.
With Deadpool? Is she with you? He's like, she gonna be.
Exactly. That's what Bruce was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we do get some of that in the movie if you guys have been keeping up with all the spoilers, so I'm excited about that too. Poor Trevor, didn't stand a chance. Anywho, let's wrap this thing up.
All right. Share your thoughts with us, everyone, especially with the oncoming DC vs. Marvel crossover we're going to be doing with Lilith vs. Charlie. Any big matches you want to see, you can email us, worldsfinestpod@gmail.com. On Facebook, we're World's Finest Podcast, and on Twitter, we're World's Finest Pod. And you can send any of those ideas to me, talk anything DC or Marvel with me, nightwingpdp@gmail.com, and on Twitter, I'm @nightwingpdp. Lilith?
Oh, well, you guys know you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire. If you have a Tumblr, be sure to follow. It's lilithhellfire.tumblr.com. I have a website called lilithhellfire.com. And, of course, I host Channel 52, which is available here on the Southgate Media Group network of podcasts. We got a lot of co-collabs coming up with World's Finest. And before that, we're going to be doing some best of Batman 66 for the long-ass Gotham hype. 3 months?
And we're gonna be doing a Gotham Roundtable for that mid-season finale also.
Oh, that was insane! And they just they tore me up at the end. I was like, you wait till the end to give me Mr. Freeze.
No.
Oh, it It was brutal. Anyway, I can't wait to talk about that with you guys. It's gonna be a big roundtable.
Yeah. I think we're up to 6 now.
Plus Jesse, that makes 7, doesn't it?
Well, no. Jesse makes 6.
Okay. Awesome. I can't wait, honestly. And of course, we are revamping the old Newcastle Crew podcast because Constantine is a hot topic. And I really have just went back and started rereading Hellblazer. And it's just so good in the face of this new 52 crap, man. I mean, the John Constantine Hellblazer book is good, but Hellblazer is amazing. And Swamp Thing is really good. Like, I'm just in awe of Alan Moore and Neil Gaiman. And it just feels good to be in the master's hands sometimes, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's right, Lilith. You should review those old issues.
Yeah, we are. Don't worry about it. We got the movie, we got the TV show, we got the video, we got tons. Swamp Thing, Zatanna, Dr. Fate. It's a lot of stuff that actually encompasses the universe of Constantine. I can't wait to dive into it with you.
Oh, yeah. Be awesome.
So that's enough shameless plugs.
All right. Is that all?
Yep.
All right, everyone. Come back next week. Some good, some bad, I'm sure, because it's DC. But please send us your feedback. Let us know what you're thinking. Anything and everything DC. And... well, that's it. Party's over. Everyone, good night. There's the door. Remember, don't step in any Action 47 on your way out the door. Good night.